The following program does not necessarily represent the views and opinions of Reality Radio 101, its advertisers and sponsors, or its listening audience. Listener discretion is advised. Good afternoon and welcome to the Liquid Green Health Show with your hosts Fred and Janet Cox right here on Reality Radio 101. To get on board right now, send us an email. Our email address is liquidgreenhealthshow@gmail.com. And now, right to your hosts of the Liquid Green Health Show, Fred and Janet Cox.
And good afternoon. It's 5:30, Sunday, January the 8th. And it's a wonderful day, New year, new look, new ideas, right? They dolled me up today. They told me that I have to do something different. So here I am. And I don't know what they put in my hair, but it's
a gel, and
it's nice.
I think now you're going to have all the young women coming out.
Yeah.
Mr. Cox.
Okay, ladies, here I am, ladies. 5:30, my name is Fred Cox. On the left, to your right, is my co-host, Janet. And together, we're the Coxes. Sunday, January the 8th, 2003. And we are broadcasting live today, as usual, from the beautiful, beautiful city of Oshawa. Right. And if you don't know where Oshawa is, it's just east of Toronto, east of Whitby, right in that little small area there.
Oshawa.
So to all our listeners across Canada, the United States, and around the world, thank you. Thank you again. It's a brand new year, and you are allowing us once again into your private space. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love you. I love the excitement of the new year.
Yeah.
What has changed? Anything has changed?
You said, thank people for listening, but
Yeah.
Greg, we want to just do a shout out to Greg, who sent an email earlier. And Greg said, we always eat our dinner while listening to you on Sundays.
Yeah.
So that might be a few others. So,
Right. So
we're on
enjoy
radio
your supper, Greg. I would love to share
Greg
with you.
and family.
Yeah, I'd love to be there with you. I can imagine, how
Everything's
wonderful a
dumbed
dinner
down
it is.
now. The dinners is not the big.
He's not eating
not the big
leftovers.
to do. Leftovers are done.
Okay, leftovers are done.
When leftovers are done in our house, leftovers are done.
Done everywhere. All
What
right.
about you, Gary, Mike? Are your leftovers done?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
They're gone. Anybody
Yep.
eat leftovers now, unless they were frozen? Your microbiome is not probably gonna love you that much.
Unless it's a nice shot of honey, right?
That's for later. That's
That's
for
for later?
Congratulations on our show.
You can't start right now? Oh, man, that's not fair.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, today's show is sponsored by Liquid Green Products, and we're going to be telling you all about this exciting new product that's called LG Extra. It's a hygienic all-purpose cleaner. And for those of you who are looking at us, watching us on
Let me see the other one.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, this is it. This is a powerhouse, folks. It's not the regular cleaner that you find out there. It is a powerhouse, and it's called LG Extra.
And what's
and
it
it's
extra? Why
because
did we name
it
it
is
extra?
it's powerful. It cleans better than anything else out there.
But our other products used to clean. So
Yeah,
we don't
they're
want people to
good.
think
They're good. But this
right?
is for extremely difficult,
Right.
for the most
This
demanding
stubborn
and toughest
stuff.
cleaning
Right.
jobs that you will have. Like the
grouts,
grouts
right?
in the bathroom and on the bathroom floor
Mhm.
or on your tile floor in the kitchen, even in your garage. You want to clean something up in the garage. This is what you need to get, folks, and I'll be telling you how you can get it. It's called LG Extras, not in the stores.
It's email, right?
Email only.
Sure.
It's free of all carcinogens, and it's 100% toxin free. And so we're offering it today, email offers only, at an exclusive price of $25 for the package. So you're getting two, one 1 liter refill and a 500 ml, right, with a sprayer that you can use at home, in your garden, in your garage, on your boat, in your cottage, wherever, right? Yeah, you're gonna say something.
You're talking, and you know me, I have my best moments spontaneously.
Yeah.
And while you're
And don't
talking,
ask me no tough questions.
No. While you're talking, I'm thinking, it's our anniversary. We're going to talk about that. 1 year since we've been doing the show, right?
Yeah.
We should make a gift. We should gift this, but give this to perhaps somebody.
It's on an anniversary. Can I dance? Can I do
we
the
should give this, Frederick, to somebody. Let's see how many emails we get today.
Okay.
And then at the end of the show, we'll just pick somebody from an email.
Randomly
from any email today.
Okay.
And they're going to be getting this.
So that's it, folks. Correct? Write us, liquidgreenhealthshow@gmail.com. Get your emails in.
Send in our congratulations.
Yeah.
Send in,
Congratulations.
I want to win it, whatever. And you'll have to mail it to, huh?
Yeah.
Is this going to be for anybody? What about the people in Nepal or China?
No, only for North America.
North America.
Sorry, folks. North Americans only. So let me tell you more. The offer that we're putting out today, it's a $25, taxes included. But you'll have to pay the shipping, folks, except for the folks that write in today.
Yes, except for the winner that writes
for the winner.
today.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So everyone else, it's an email order only. So send your emails to liquidgreenhealthshow@gmail.com. And this offer is good until when? February?
End of
We're
February.
giving them a long time.
Yeah,
right?
end of February, I'd say.
Okay. So,
and for the folks that normally use our products, they already know the quality.
You know the efficacy of those products.
This is as if it's the Liquid Green multi-purpose cleaner on
steroids. Right?
So if you're doing your bathroom and it would take you a minute, it's going to take you half a minute.
Yeah.
All right.
That's how powerful this is. And all the ingredients are the same. It's just a lot more powerful, right?
Extra.
It's extra. And then let me tell you about the ingredients here. It's citronella, it's sugar cane, it's geranium. These are all extracts from those plants. It's chrysanthemum, it's neem, it's a plant from a plant called karanga. It's sapodilla, if you're familiar with that fruit from the tropics. And
what's it used for? What
cinnamon, and and what's it used for?
What do you have on your label, the uses?
Oh, spray liberally on surface, any washable surface, allow a moment for it to penetrate so it could raise, the dirt and the grease and the oil, raise it to the surface. This product is so powerful. It cuts through grease and oil, and it's like you got to try it. You have to try it. Take advantage of the special. Write us to liquidgreenhealthshow@gmail.com, and we'll get it to you as quickly as possible. Now,
I cheated. I cheated and looked at the emails, and I have to read this one right now. This one came from Hank, and he says, "Easy, Fred. Take it easy. My wife is turning on all our computer monitors to look at you."
Yeah, man. I love you, my darling. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
And I would say, and what a disappointment. Turn them off again.
Okay. This show, like all our broadcasts, is on Spotify. It's on YouTube. I think we're live. Are we live on YouTube today? We're supposed to be.
Yes.
Okay. We're on live on YouTube.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube, and it's all perfectly working and good.
Okay. Wonderful. So they just have to type in Liquid Green Health Show, and you're gonna get it.
Yeah, they'll find it right away when they do that. That's what I do when I go for a search.
And when you do that, folks, please hit the like button, hit the share button, comment, subscribe. Yes. We want to get to that magical number of 1,000. We are almost there. Subscribers on YouTube.
And we only started on YouTube from July. Mike brought us up to date. It was July 3rd.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Was the first time we actually aired on YouTube. So not yet a year on YouTube.
Right.
So if we can bring our subscribers up to 1,000, then YouTube does all.
Yeah, we'll be dancing. You'll see what I'll do with my hair.
Yeah, from week to week. Now, next week, how about purple or red?
Put a pink stripe right down the middle. right?
Anyway,
So subscribe and give us a boost. And you can also check us out on Facebook Live at Liquid Green Products Inc. Folks, once again, please write into us at liquidgreenhealthshow@gmail.com and let us know where you're writing from. Now, today we're just gonna wing it. We are the guests, right? So we're just gonna wing it. It's our anniversary. This is 1 year anniversary, and I have to say, congratulations to you. Congratulations to
our producers,
you, our producers, to our listening audience, and we love you. To our viewers as well. Yes. You are the ones that have made this show the way it is. You have inspired us to be here every Sunday afternoon.
Yes,
we look forward to it.
I actually have fun.
Yeah, we were kind of nervous when we started.
Yeah.
We weren't sure where this is going to go. We weren't sure who we were going to get on the show, but we did our research and we brought in people that we thought would add substance to the show.
And we're going to go through all of them and just say
so it's been fun. It's been a ride.
And I
really thank you.
Want to say also, we haven't mentioned Paula in a while. But Paula Marlies, who also
she's responsible for us being.
She was the one that introduced us to Reality Radio 101 and two producers.
So thank you, Paula.
Thank you, Paula, wherever you are.
Yes.
Hopefully in Jamaica. Don't know. Okay, great.
Okay, and so like all our previous broadcasts, this broadcast is for education and entertainment purposes only. It's designed to stimulate the mind and help bring us one step closer to living a healthier lifestyle. Right. So with that,
we say entertaining and educational. And I believe, I know that we have had the emails where folks have said, our listeners have said, you know what, we have really learned something from the show.
Yes,
and I know that
quite a few emails.
In taking the time to do the research, because we do that, as somebody says, the University of YouTube. And not just YouTube, but the books.
It's a big university.
Recently, I've been giving us so many books.
Oh my gosh!
To read, and he wants it back in 2 weeks, so you have to hurry and read it. Like books are still in, right?
Yeah. Books are still.
So, I believe that's the reason that every single week, I like to say this, every single week we have added new listeners.
Oh yes, we have.
Ching ching.
Yeah, and. Congratulations once again to all of those.
And by the way, this is apple juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
With a little bit of spirits in it.
Anyway, so what are we gonna do, really?
Well, let's start with where we started first.
Okay. Who was our first guest?
I don't remember. No.
Our first guest was Mike White.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Oh Mike? Yeah, it was in the first in January.
In January.
That was the fitness guru guy.
Yes, Mike has Pro Trainer Live.
Yes.
And he good friend, and he was somebody we thought we could feel really comfortable with.
Start the new year off with some exercise tips.
And if you remembered, Kira and I had the challenge.
What has become of the challenge? Who won?
I won, hands down. Sorry, Kira.
No, you cheated.
Under the bus. No, I lost the weight. I kept it off. I gained, between last month and this month, I was 4 pounds more, fluctuate, Christmas.
Because you've been eating up a storm.
Christmas cake.
Eating up a storm. The Christmas cake, the pepper pot, the MetMG.
I'm down 2. So I only have 2 left to go.
Yeah.
And then I will add a few more. We're going to do some of the Green World.
So you want to tell the audience what you've been doing to reach to this point?
Yes. Well, by the way, the polar dip, let's get that finished once and for all, right?
Okay.
People have asked, I know somebody who donated to us, they said, we want to see proof, we want to see the pictures. Yeah. So we have posted the pictures this week, and I'm tired of looking at them, right? So the polar dip is over, proof, and we got so many emails. We got emails from
we got all kinds of pictures in the email and all
from
kinds
Ray,
of stuff.
Edward, Ryan, Donna, Larry, and Karen. Karen even sent us an email of a life jacket.
Oh yeah,
right?
She said she accidentally opened your gift.
And Kim.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody sent you an email with you looking through the ice.
Yes,
In
there
the
were
lake?
so many emails, right? In terms of support and the jokes,
And
right?
someone sent me an email
Said
with
Fred
me
said-
in doing the dip
yeah,
in shark infested waters.
right. Yes. Oh
Thank
boy.
you.
So it was funny. And we talked about Rita and Greg.
Mhm.
We talked about Greg, and Rita also this week said, like so many emails we get, people send out and they ask, what's on, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
we
this
always
week?"
get that.
And
But
we're
don't they get
looking
our emails?
forward,
Don't they
yeah.
get yeah.
And they,
I think they get
always-
they ask before I send it out. That's
and
what
it's
I-
like, we're looking forward to what you're going to talk about today.
yeah.
Right. And I want to give a special shout out to Wilma, my sister-in-law, who sent us an email saying, congratulations, first year. She's in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Wilma, this year we're coming to visit you. We're spending a month in Vancouver.
We're coming,
for
Wilma. We're
Liquid
coming.
Green Health Show, and my brother Brenton. I
Yep.
always talk to my sister-in-law, always forget my brother
We're,
Brenton.
we're coming, Wilma.
Okay.
Make sure you have the bread from Cobb's.
No, we're off bread now, right? This is a new year. We're dropping.
No, you got to taste
we're-
Cobb's
we're
bread.
dropping
Cobb's bread
all
in
the-
Vancouver, good, very good.
We're dropping all the white stuff, right? The white
Yeah, we're trying to
flour, the
stay
white
off
sugar.
of the white. I mean,
But
this-
that has been gone a while, no?
yeah, we hardly eat any bread, you know. We hardly eat any bread because
Yeah.
look, we have a loaf of bread
Yeah.
that we had to put in the fridge.
Yes, and it's still there.
It's still there, which
But-
mean
But if you eat 3 packages of crackers,
I don't eat
that's
that. No,
equivalent to
Don't
one loaf
lie.
of bread.
Don't bring this up at all because you know that's a big lie. That's a big lie.
folks,
Right.
it's true.
No, that's a
He's
big lie.
reduced the bread, but he's increased the crackers.
No, when last I ate crackers,
And these are the great Excelsior crackers from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but I eat fiber. I eat a lot
you
of
should have
fiber.
listened to Penny, because Penny was our second guest.
Yeah,
Penny Williams.
yes,
And Penny, do you remember she talked about nutrition?
yes.
And she talked, yeah, we actually had Penny on twice.
Mhm.
And I know some of the people that you're going to hear today, we're definitely going to bring
Them back. Yes.
Right? Plus new and exciting, right?
Mhm.
Because already we've had some folks call in to ask if they can be given an opportunity to come on the Liquid Green Health Show. So
Yes, we have.
that's nice, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Penny was so much into nutrition
Yep.
and the immune system. That's what she talked about, right? Do you remember Bennett Moore, my good friend Bennett?
Oh yeah, he is the one that talked about home maintenance, and
Home
stuff
maintenance.
like that.
And
Yeah.
that's one of the things with the Liquid Green Health Show. It is about health. But why on earth would we have had somebody like Bennett on the show telling us how to improve our home, how to winterize for safety in our home? Why would that make sense on a health show?
Because we spend most of our time in the homes,
Mhm.
and the homes is, you know, as they say, science have proven that it can be one of the most toxic areas in which you reside. And if you're spending that much time in your home, you got to make sure that it is properly insulated. You have air flowing through
Mhm.
all the time. So, you know, someone like that was important.
Yes, and Bennett did a wonderful job. And all of these shows, the first shows they can hear
Mhm.
on Spotify. That's on Spotify,
Yes.
right? But it's not until February
Mhm.
that we actually started on Facebook, where folks want to go back and look at the past shows.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Since February, we're on Facebook, and of course, go ahead and like.
Yes.
Now, do you remember our great friend Sharon Chambers?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. She
And,
did. She came on and she spoke about spiritual healing and something like that.
Spirituality.
Yeah.
Sharon is one of those ladies. She has such a calm exterior. She
Yeah.
has such a,
I don't think
a
there's
really-
anything that ruffles her feathers. She
not
is-
even Theo, her husband, right? And
She's
Frederick,
calm.
I think you would actually like a wife like Sharon, because
Yes.
she always praises her husband.
And I
Theo.
don't get that a
And
lot, folks.
she-
I don't get that. I have to fight for the praises. I got to fight for it.
But you know it's there.
I have
you
to
know,
demand it.
right? But and she started a group, and I know they do. I've joined the group some days, meditations, and she's written books. And
Yes.
Sharon was really awesome.
Yes.
And she was a beauty contestant, I think,
She
back
was.
in the day.
Yeah, back
so,
in the day, she
yeah.
was.
So shout out to all our guests.
Yeah.
Then, of course, Donna.
Donna. Who was
Donna
Donna?
Savage.
Oh yeah,
From Savage
From
Desires.
Savage
I love-
Desires.
it's just amazing that some people have the name
Yeah,
that they can just use for their business and it's perfect.
perfect.
And Donna, we were talking about relationships
Mhm. Yeah.
because, as you know, when the relationship is not right, when things are not right in the relationship, everything else, well,
Everything-
for me anyway, if things are not right with the relationship, everything else goes. to
Everything
pieces.
goes into a vortex and it just keeps
So
spiraling
that's why
down,
when
down,
we
down,
argue
down.
and fight, it comes back pretty quickly
Yes.
to equanimity.
Yeah.
Right, my favorite word.
Mhm.
Comes back to equanimity because that is like if things are off, then the kids are off, the business is off,
Yep.
the whole
Touches
you know.
every aspect of your relationship.
So Donna was fantastic
Yeah.
in talking frankly
Mhm.
about relationships, right? And nowadays there are so many different types of relationships, which we will not get into. But we also had Derek. I know
Who's
Derek
Derek?
is one of your
Oh yeah, he's my
favorites. Derek
when it
Williams.
comes to the
Mhm.
African history
Mhm.
and Egyptian mythology.
Right,
I think, and I like to call him a professor.
right.
He's not
Mhm.
officially a professor, but he is
He talks and
a dynamic, heavily knowledgeable individual when it comes to that type of
right,
knowledge, and he does it from a very that was the word I'm looking for. He includes everything.
Mhm.
It's a holistic approach to African history,
right.
and you can't do African history if you don't touch on the
Mhm.
mythology or the spirituality of it. It's
And where and what
comprehensive.
has happened since that.
Yeah,
He is really what I've learned from Derek, and he wasn't alone.
no,
I'll tell you who
we
he
have
was
we have
with him.
Sabrina,
Sabrina,
yeah, Sabrina
and Liba.
and Liba, yeah,
And yeah, it was two. Yeah, Sabrina
yeah,
and
there were
Liba.
three of them, yeah.
And what I learned from Derek is that every other religion, all the great religions, have taken something from the African
Yes,
mythological
they
stories,
have,
including Christianity.
and that's a fact.
Including
they have
Christianity.
done it, and then
Yeah.
they have derided the source on which they got it from,
Right.
and turned that information as if they are the original. But that's
It's
a
very
whole nother-
difficult to talk about right
Yeah.
now because what's truth anymore, right?
Yeah.
But Derek was awesome, and so was Sabrina and Liba. Then do you remember Sharu? She did
Sharu was the yoga
yes,
breathing.
Breathing.
Yeah, diaphragmatic
Yes.
diaphragmatic breathing. I think
Yeah.
that's what she spoke
In
about.
other words, badass breathing.
Badass breathing. Yeah, that's her business, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Badass yoga or something like that.
Badass. No, her
It's
Sharu.
badass breathing.
Yeah, it was the breathing that she was
Yes.
calling, because badass meaning the fact that we need to actually
need-
learn how to
Precisely,
breathe
and we don't
properly.
do it 99%, I would say,
Mhm,
of individuals. They do what I call shallow breathing.
mhm,
You just breathe in and breathe out, and once in a while you take a deep breath if you get scared or
Mhm.
something. But you need to practice that diaphragmatic breathing
yes.
on a regular basis, because it's life.
And it helps with so many things.
Yeah.
It increases the dopamine,
Yeah.
reduces stress.
Yeah.
It decreases the propensity for you to get Alzheimer's,
Yeah.
dementia.
Yeah,
Right?
it sends oxygen to
So,
the brain,
All of those things with
empties
breathing.
the lung of all the stale air that's in there. You
Yeah. Mhm.
change the air every once in a while, so it's very good.
And Lisa, not Laura, Linda Remy, a good friend of ours.
Mhm.
She's a quadruplet. We're gonna have that family on the show sometime this year early.
Okay.
I talked about Mrs. Remy, and she had 4 kids, 4 girls. They're now over 40. And she introduced us to her yoga class this week. I did hot yoga. That's one of my favorites, been doing it for a while. I went with Kira, our daughter, and Kira, I am so loving the fact that you're now finally
Kira, she threw you.
seriously working. And what did you lose? 5 pounds in the last several weeks. She's on the cleanse.
Don't worry,
which we're gonna
Kira.
talk about next
She
week.
threw you under the bus earlier.
But I'm
Okay.
making up for it. I'm making up for it. So the hot yoga classes, I don't know if people have done hot yoga classes, but they are awesome.
Yeah, I
And when
liked it
you're
when I used to do
done,
it.
you feel, Frederick, whatever you do, when you used to do it, folks, listen.
No,
He
no, no, no,
says,
don't,
I liked it
no.
when I used to
When
do
I
it.
used to do it,
I think he's done it 3 times.
but I still did it. It still did it.
But-
Still coached.
But don't make it sound as
No,
if,
but
oh,
I
I
used
like
to
it
do
when
it.
I used to do
I
it.
used to do it.
Or-
But
yeah.
it doesn't matter if
You
it's
should
once,
say-
twice,
You
3
should
times.
say, I liked it when I did it.
Well, I used to do it. So
Anyway.
you threw me under the bus
Okay,
again. There you go.
right?
Yeah.
Then remember that lady's name you always had problems calling?
Oh, yeah.
Ainanaya
Ainanaya
Ayodele.
Ayodele. Right.
And Ainanaya was in Jamaica. She lives here in Toronto, but she was in Jamaica. And she actually talked about self-healing.
Yeah. She
Healing
was
techniques.
a wonderful guest.
Yes.
Wonderful,
and her book.
wonderful
We actually
guest.
bought her
We
book.
bought her book and I have it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For yes, for
very well.
meditations.
Yes.
Daily
Daily
meditations.
meditations.
She reminds me in the same vein as Sharon. Sharon
Yes, they're in that
Chambers, right?
same category.
Then Frederick, you were also a guest on our show.
You're kidding. I was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember talking about superfoods? You talked about Irish moss,
Yeah.
right?
I talk about the
Mhm.
benefits of Irish moss and
Yeah.
why we should pay attention to that particular.
Can you give us,
Sea
do you
herb.
remember, can you give us 2 benefits of Irish moss?
Yes, it has all of the nutrients that the human body needs.
Yeah.
It has 92 of the 107 trace minerals and vitamins that the body needs.
Wonderful.
It
Mhm.
lines your stomach. It helps to remove mucous membrane,
Yeah.
and many other things that I can't remember.
And you know
offhand.
what? During this year, we're going to be talking about so many other superfoods because there's so many moringas, etc.
Yeah.
Right?
And
and so many of the
spirulina,
products that we've
spirulina,
learned
and
from-
all sort of stuff.
From
So
Green World.
we're
right?
getting there, folks.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring you some dynamic information on health products, healthier products, because there's a paradigm shift that has happened, and it's just developing. The snowball is picking up pace now. People are sick and tired of going into the supermarkets, paying a lot of money for foods that have no nutritional
The
content.
packaged products,
Yeah.
the processed products.
People are sick and tired of
Yeah.
that,
Mhm.
and they're looking at what's happening in the health industry, where people are getting sicker and sicker,
Mhm.
and doctors can't help.
Right.
So
Yeah.
the alternative is switch to something that has been proven over thousands of years, is get back to nature,
Back to nature.
back
yeah.
to nature. So that's what
Let
we're going to be
food
talking.
be thy medicine, right? And you know, it's amazing. Well, when we come to that, I'll mention Maya with the microbiome.
Oh yeah.
But we also had Cheryl Chong, Dr. Cheryl Chong.
Oh yes.
The first
yes.
day she didn't make it, but then
Yeah.
she came
Yes.
back and she was
made up for
awesome
it. Yes.
because she talked about mental illness
Mhm.
and what people can actually do to save themselves,
Yes.
right? So that you don't need any external forces. It's within you.
It's within you.
And she also mentioned, you know, it's what you eat, it's
Mhm.
what you do. And
Food
she
has
was
a lot
awesome.
to do with the way we live, with our health. And those are things we're going to be talking about, the importance of eating healthily.
And guess what? You did that. You did that also in April. I think you were on 3 times when I
was.
remember we gave liquid green highlights.
Oh
We
yes,
did liquid
talked
green
about that.
products.
Mhm.
And we talked about the harmful chemicals.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Mhm.
Harmful chemicals. And we did a part 1 and a part 2. And then the 3rd week we did plant mate.
I
Right.
don't remember.
I remember I went
Don't remember
through
all that,
shit.
but
Oh
if
my
you say
goodness,
so.
Frederick, you know what? Let's go
Okay,
to
let's take some time
emails
and get through to some emails.
because we did Hank, correct?
Yeah.
Oh,
You got it there?
where is it? Jack. Oh,
Okay, I got it here. Okay.
I got it on my computer from my son.
You need to
is
buy a new
Apple.
you need to buy a new computer.
It-
Buy a
it
real
jumps.
computer. A real computer.
Okay, where did we get to? We were at my.
I don't have it.
Jackie,
I don't have it on my. I
hey,
don't have it on my screen at all.
I have to read this one, and I'm so happy
Mm-hmm.
to get this one. Hey, you two, congratulations on your 1st anniversary. I definitely see many, many, many more years of success. Very proud of you, little sis. I'm the older sister, Jackie, remember? Smoochies. And if you remember, Jackie was a guest on our show when we were in Jamaica when Mom died. And so Jackie, thank you.
What is
And I
Jackie in
know-
Australia?
Yeah.
Oh,
she
she's
said,
up.
Congratulations from down under. Oh no, it's tomorrow morning for them.
Oh, yeah.
What are we here? We're 5.
Yeah, we're almost
call
6
it
o'clock.
6,
Yeah,
6, 7. It's 9 o'clock
9
in
o'clock in the
Australia.
morning.
Mhm.
Wow.
And I think the new year, her daughter is getting married. Kayla is getting married.
This year?
Yeah, April.
Are you going?
Kira's going. Kira and family are going. They're
We're not
spending
going.
the thousands to go.
Yeah.
We're not going, but we did go when Jackie got married. You were the giveaway.
I was the
father.
giveaway father. I was the giveaway daddy.
And you went to Australia in a wheelchair because your back was hurting.
Yeah, my back was hurting. They pushed me in a wheelchair.
Oh, my
I felt
goodness.
sorry for that woman that was pushing me across
Yeah.
from one terminal to the next.
So Jackie,
at
I'm
Lax.
so happy, genuinely happy to get an email from
Yeah.
both you and Wilma.
Thank you very
Okay.
much. Thank you very much.
Um,
What else?
Hank,
You want to do Hank?
Mhm.
Okay, here's another one from Hank. Is that where we were? Or is this one?
that one.
This one?
Mhm.
Okay, Hank says, Fred, take it easy.
Oh, yeah, we read that. Oh,
one.
yeah, I
Yeah.
read that
Well, I'm
one.
going to read it again because I love this one. He says, my wife is turning on all
Oh,
of our
next.
computer monitors to look at you.
Okay.
Isn't that
which I-
nice? No, but isn't that nice?
That's wonderful.
They're
So
looking
aren't
at
you
me.
happy that I
Yeah,
gave them in style?
I'm very happy. They're looking at me
Next.
today, man. Okay, here's one from Dave. And Dave says, hey, Coxes, anything to clean the grill outside?
Oh, my
gosh.
That's perfect.
Perfect.
But
I
I
don't think you
guess-
can see it, but
It does say for grill.
yeah,
too.
this says for grill.
Mhm.
It's our liquid green extra hygienic all-purpose cleaner.
Mhm.
It's for tough, hard to clean
Mhm. Like the
areas
grill. It will make,
like the grill. It
the
will make
grill
your grill
easy.
sparkle.
yes, it really will.
Sparkle.
We've done it. We actually
Yeah.
have a video on Facebook. that
And you
shows
got to
us
get it.
some-
Just write us, send us an email at Liquid Green Health Show because it's only email orders we're
Mhm.
taking, and we'll fix you up.
And we have
okay?
a lot of emails coming in, and each person on this email tonight
Yeah.
will be due for a draw to get
Mhm.
one of these.
To get one of
products,
these.
right?
Okay.
Okay, so
And here's one from Tim. Love your show, Fred. You are the Fred Astaire. Yeah, I told you, man.
We
It's
wanted
all
to-
about me today.
Yeah.
Of Liquid Green. You
It's
see
all
that?
about you always,
Yeah.
except for the
Fred Astaire. You see that promotion that I
Yeah,
got?
You are the Fred
Fred-
Astaire of Liquid Green. We want to see you dance.
Oh,
All
man.
right.
Oh,
Happy anniversary.
I
Thank you so much,
I
Tim.
love
I know you're
guys.
writing all the time.
I love you.
Wonderful.
Here's one from Bill. And Bill said, hey, Coxes,
Mm.
can I use the new cleaner for salad dressing? In that way, I can save money using
Using one
one
for
or
two.
two.
One for
Congrats.
two.
One for two. Actually, yes, you could because it's
Let's put it this way. If it fell
if you fell in
the
your salad,
dressing,
you just rinse it
won't
off.
have to, you won't have to
Right.
throw it out.
And truth be told, normally I will taste it, but I wouldn't taste this one.
Too strong.
This is too strong,
Yes.
so I wouldn't taste it. But
Right.
it's a food grade product.
Mhm.
All of the ingredients are made with foods, fruits and plants and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So, as Janice said, if it falls into your food, you don't have to worry. Just rinse it out. Okay. So yes.
Okay.
Here's another
Jake.
email
You
from
have
Jake.
Mhm.
And congratulations to you on your amazing radio show. I cannot tell you how you have helped me with a lot of health issues that I have. Blessings to you too.
Oh, that
This
is
is so
wonderful. And that's
wonderful to
what
hear.
we were saying earlier, that even though we make it light,
Yeah,
there's still information
Yeah.
that is genuinely helpful.
and you just
And we
give me,
appreciate that.
he just gave me some goosebumps. I
Yeah.
really, really appreciate
Okay.
that, Jake.
And
Thank you very
Andy
much.
says,
Is Andy says, congratulations, written in bold capital letters.
the most incredible health show on radio. I love it. I'm going to take that.
I love it. I love you
Yeah.
guys. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Here's one from Breda.
Mhm.
And Breda says, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart to all that you have done for the people from around the world. It is so very kind of you. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much, Brita.
These are some
great.
very touching emails that
Yeah.
we're getting today, and I really appreciate that.
Frank.
Frank says, love you folks. Fantastic information.
Okay, so we'll
Happy
take
New
them-
Year's.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
so
Happy New Year's to everybody who's
Okay.
listening. Okay. So where were we?
So before you start, let me
Mhm.
just tell folks, if
They
you're
just
now
joined.
joining us
Mhm.
or you're listening to us, you joined us late or you're listening to us for the first time, you are listening to the Coxes, both Janet and Fred Cox, and we are the host of the Liquid Green Health Show. And right here, you're listening to Reality Radio 101. What?
Okay. Oh, you're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
You just left it hanging.
Yeah, I'm just
I wasn't sure if you
it's an anything day, so we could do whatever we feel like today.
So back to the guest that we had. Back to the guest we had.
Mhm.
And this one, as everybody knows, is very close to my heart. The Cleaning Cooperative of Ontario.
Oh, yes, yes.
They are a group of awesome women,
Uh-huh.
and we started a cooperative. And Trudy Tully was on, and she told people how we started and what sets us apart. Number one thing, they use our products,
Yes.
right? And we have awesome women. These women actually, they're members of the co-op. The co-op is such a good business principle, the model. It's a
unique.
chance where you get less of the usual problems you'd have with your typical corporation, because it's one of cooperation, right?
Mhm.
In the corporation, you get so many of the things you will not find. Not that it doesn't exist,
It's
but
a
it's
dog-eat-dog
minimized.
hustle.
It's minimized in a
behavior.
cooperative.
Yes.
And cooperatives, I believe, are it's a business model that if it was practiced more,
Yeah.
would have so many more benefits
Yes.
in terms of
Because
the
everyone is
health.
inclusive. Everyone
Yes.
feels
Mhm.
that, okay,
And you
we're
only
doing
have
it.
one vote, not because
Yeah.
you put in more money, everybody has
Yeah.
one vote.
It's good.
But then Sabrina came back and she talked about sacred health. And then Dr. Kristen Wall from Pittsburgh.
That's from Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Yes, she came on, and it was around Mother's Day. It was in May, so it was around Mother's Day.
Mhm.
And Dr. Wall, or Kristen, she has two beautiful babies.
Yeah.
And she talked to us about life as a doctor.
The challenges of being a mother and a
motherhood.
professional
Yes.
in the medical field as well.
Making it work. And, we touched on breast cancer because it ran in our parents' family. And that to me, that was very memorable. And I was in Jamaica. Then there was Andrea Barrett. And
Andrea Barrett, who was that?
She talked about diabetes.
Oh, yeah.
And how to manage
yes,
diabetes.
Yes.
And now we know that, we hear about type 1 and type 2.
She was from Mississauga, right?
Yes,
Mississauga.
she actually ran for municipal politics.
Yes.
Didn't make it this year, but I know she's not deterred, and she's going to be back next year or whenever the next one is, right? Dr. Cheryl Chung, we mentioned her, she was on.
Yeah.
Do you remember my friend's
Did
daughter?
she come back again?
She
No, she didn't.
once.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
was supposed
She missed
to be twice
one.
and then
Yes,
came
yeah.
back, right. But Alana Codrington is the daughter of my
Oh,
very good
yeah.
friend
That was
Yvonne,
a wonderful show.
and
Yeah,
she works with a partner,
Mhm.
Sharon Fong.
Yes.
And if you remember, they spent the whole time talking about their business and wholehearted foods
Yes. Yes.
and why we should be eating whole foods.
Yeah.
Right?
That was a very, very good show.
And folks, you can go back and listen to any of these past
Yep.
shows, as Frederick says.
It's on
any of them.
YouTube.
And we
It's on
want you to go
Spotify.
back and
Yeah.
listen, because the more viewers we get, even on a past show, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Then it helps us to
Just go back
to
and subscribe
build
and like. It helps
Yeah.
us. It helps us to grow.
right. Do you remember we had Lamord on the show?
Yes,
And
Mr.
Lamord
Anderson.
is Kira's husband,
Yeah.
or son-in-law.
He's my son-in-law.
And
He's
Lamord-
my
he's-
son-in-law.
Did I say my or our?
I don't know what you said. I'm just
Okay.
saying.
I probably said my, but anything that's mine is yours, so it's our son-in-law.
Yeah.
And Lamord, we actually put him on the spot. So
Oh yeah, we were
Right?
talking about the millennial.
the millennial,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
was Father's Day, and the issues. Young people believe they don't have issues,
Mhm.
but Lamord was able to point out some of the
They think
challenges.
they're invincible.
Yeah, that millennials and even younger now,
Yes.
that they really need to be taken care of health,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
One of our guests, do you remember Dr. Wycliffe Baird?
Dr. Wycliffe Bear.
Wycliffe
Yes.
Baird?
Yes. Yes. Oh, that. Yeah. I liked him.
Oh, he
He's
was
funny.
awesome.
Yeah.
Dr. Baird is awesome. And we have tried to invite him back, but he's so busy.
Yeah.
But he is going to come on and talk about CBD
Yes.
sometime soon as he can put us on his schedule. And I am going to tell you, I have switched my doctor from who I used to have, and I'm now a patient of Dr. Baird.
Yes.
And I've told him he's going to help me to figure out one of my challenges that's going on that so far nobody can tell me what it is. I know, when you have something, folks, and you think, it's a problem and you think it could get worse, but you don't really know what it is, and no doctor can tell you, and I can't explain it. So I've given him a challenge to help me figure out what's going on. And if I think there's anybody that's going to do this, it's Dr. Baird.
Yeah.
I remember, folks, after his show, actually, we got some calls asking for his number.
Yes. Yes.
Folks, if you want to Google any of these people, the businesses there, if you go back to our show, we have given out the numbers for all the people who have been on our guests.
Yeah.
Their numbers
So feel
are
free to
there.
give them a call and
Go
ask
back,
them. Yeah.
check out the show, and at the end, you'll always find their number.
Yeah.
Okay, Roger Dundas,
Yes, he is the
marketing guru,
marketing guy with
Buy Blacks,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And he actually is into men's health as well, because
Yeah.
June, I think we had spent June last year.
Yeah,
we
we
are
were
dedicated
talking
to that, to
to
men.
men's health. And
right?
he also
Mhm.
uses our product. It's the only product that he uses in his home.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. And I really want to big up Roger for that, because he is,
He's dedicated, man.
Yeah.
Dedicated.
Yeah. and he's done a lot for our communities, for the
Yes.
Black communities
Yes, he
in
has.
Toronto.
Yeah.
It's been awesome. Then, Gary, do you remember when you were a guest on our show?
I do.
Yes,
We're
you were a
talking about
guest.
music.
You're always a guest on our show, Gary, because
Thank you.
we always, last week
Last
you were the
week he
main
felt-
guest. Because if you were
We
there,
were
we'd have
talk-
no
yeah,
show.
we were talking away thinking that we're being broadcast, but
Yeah.
I wanted to realize that the computer froze on us.
And
No
actually,
problem.
that show with Roxanne,
Yeah, I think it happened then
Christian,
too. Yeah.
another friend of mine's daughter. Remember we
Mhm,
mentioned
mhm.
that, and Roxanne, that's one of the shows on Facebook that have had the most views. So Gary, I don't know if it was because of you or because of Roxanne, but
No, it'd be Roxanne. I was just a filler.
yeah, just teasing you, of course. And Roxanne was so good because she did music therapy,
Yes.
and we actually brought her back,
Yes.
right? Then, because Frederick, as we say, it's like on our show,
Mhm.
not just directs health, like take the supplement, go to the doctor, whatever. It's anything,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
That can contribute to your health.
Anything, directly
That's
or
why-
indirectly.
That's why we had our comedian on,
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was Quincy
Quincy Martin. yeah.
Martin. Right.
And why laughter, we said, was?
It's good for the soul.
And laughter
Food
is
for it's
the
medicine.
best medicine,
Best medicine,
right?
yeah.
And do you remember we started getting jokes because we asked people to send in the jokes?
Oh yeah, we got some crazy jokes.
And to this day, the jokes have not stopped coming. So look at today. Look how
Yeah.
many jokes we've had today, right? People have a sense of humor, and that's wonderful. Then, Freddie, you also talked about the importance of self-care, and Kayla.
I did.
Kayla came on.
Oh yeah.
What did Kayla talk about?
I don't remember.
Kayla?
Health. You talk about pet health.
Yes,
pet
Kayla,
health.
one of our biggest supporters.
Yeah.
As I said, Kayla and his store, the
He's in
menagerie.
the menagerie
shop.
pet shop. Right. In
He was
Toronto.
the first retailer that welcomed Liquid Green into his establishment.
Yeah.
He didn't, and now he is the owner of the establishment. And Kayla was on, and we saw his cat, and he's such an animal lover. And the dogs just love.
Oh,
They
no dog.
bring their masters.
No dog would
They bring their
ever.
humans
Yeah,
to the
no
show.
dog would
right?
ever pass that store without stopping.
I
It's
know,
amazing. You just
Yeah.
stand up there with a video.
Yes.
Every single pet, any
They
the-
lean to it.
they-
That's good marketing, man.
run to pull the owners into that store, man.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Frederick, time is going so
Oh, yeah, we
quickly.
got time.
Let's speed through this.
Yeah.
Natanya was on, Natanya
Yeah.
Peterkin,
Yes.
right? And Natanya is so cool. She's so pleasant. She's so, what's the word?
Wonderful person.
Spiritual,
Wonderful person.
right? And she talked about her spa. I think she's organizing a trip to
Mm.
Jamaica. I'm not sure if it's this week or next week. So go online, get her number. and she was on in August.
Mhm.
And if you want to go to Jamaica on one of her show, on her next retreat, that's what she's doing. Then Fred, you were on with
I
Foster
came back again.
Owusu.
Oh yeah, that's my buddy.
Yeah,
We were
Foster. What
yeah.
did you do? Twice you had Foster on.
Yeah, we were talking about Immunitex product.
Mhm. Prostate health.
Yeah, prostate health.
Yep.
And I think the second time we had him on, we were talking about what was it?
Immunicol
Immunicol.
and
And the
glutathione.
and the benefits
And
of
how-
using the product, what it does, how it
Yes.
helps to boost your immune system, how it provides the building blocks for the cells to
Yeah.
make glutathione.
And all of these are on the website. Like if you
Yeah.
go to liquidgreenproducts.com, you will see a section, and every week we send out the email telling you what's coming up.
Mhm.
I think you've put that there, that they can
Yeah,
press
you
on
can
the
get-
supplements.
Yeah, you can press on the supplements. You can go to past shows. You can do it.
Yeah.
It's in our email. If you're getting our email, folks, that's
Everything you need is there.
that's a way that you can
Right.
get onto all the information.
I remember this young lady. She's now become a very good friend, Arlene Wallace.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Very quickly,
Yeah.
tell us about Arlene and how we met Clyde.
We met.
Clive.
How you met
Clive.
Arlene? You're the one that met Arlene, and you
Well,
brought her
yeah,
on the
she was
show.
introduced by Hilsa, who did the polar dip. See
Yeah.
how the connection goes?
Yeah.
Right?
And then from Arlene, we were introduced to Clyde
Yeah.
Harris, who, in my opinion, is a walking encyclopedia.
And we've had Clyde on twice.
Yeah.
Right.
and,
And Clyde is with Green World. And we're going to be talking about Green World a
Yeah.
lot because I think their products are awesome.
Awesome,
Who knows,
awesome
Frederick?
products.
Perhaps we can get Green World to do some sponsorship. Who
Yeah,
knows?
we'll
right?
talk to them.
Gideon was on, Gideon
Who's Gideon?
Exeter.
Who's
And
Gideon?
Gideon talked about final preparation.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Somber topic, but
Yes.
a necessary one.
Necessary one. Yeah.
Especially when we came out of COVID
Yeah.
and all those deaths that came quickly and people were not prepared,
Mhm.
right? Such a sad time. But Gideon Exeter is, if you go to the show there, his email is there. He is such a gentle person. He's such a good person to talk about it. It's a serious topic that needs to be handled delicately, and
Mhm.
he's the best.
He's the best.
Right? Do you remember somebody said, Janet and Fred, one of the shows they enjoyed the most was our tag questions,
Yeah.
where we were sharing
Yeah.
about us relationship
Yeah.
and how I have managed to earn my halo, putting up with you all these years.
And that's how I got gray hair,
Wonderful.
folks.
Yeah, curly gray hair.
Curly
now.
gray hair today. See, the stress curled my hair.
Right. Then what else happened? Kira was supposed to show up for
Yeah.
real estate.
Oh yeah, and she couldn't make it.
Maya
Yeah,
had to
yeah.
be taken to the hospital
Yeah.
and drama. So there was no real estate show. And you and I tried to wing it.
Yeah.
And I don't think we did such a fabulous job. So we're going to have to get
You're gonna have to bring Kira back. Yeah.
And right now, the real estate market is in turmoil, right? So the market is in turmoil. But do we have a few more emails?
Yes, we do. Let me get to it very,
will-
very
we
quickly.
stop at
Here's one
eight.
from Helga. And Helga says, oh, she wrote and she heard Cobb's bread, man.
Oh,
Cobb's
we're,
bread, man. It's
we're
my
gi-
favorite store. Thank you, Helga.
we're giving a plug to
Thank you,
to
Helga.
Cobb's bread, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you,
next.
Helga. Thank you. Here's another one from Tammy. And Tammy says, hi, Fred and Janet. This year's vacation for the Coxes, under the water. She probably thinks that we're
Oh,
avatars.
Avatar. Oh, has
Yeah.
anybody seen that? I loved it.
Beautiful.
They are making so much money.
Yeah, he's my uncle, you know.
Avatar.
He's my uncle. I'm going to
Wow.
touch base. I'm gonna give
And
him a
I
call.
think Kofi, he follows up on these things. I think they have 7 avatars ready
Yeah,
to
they
go.
got to have about
right?
7.
Yeah.
Here's
so-
another one from Sue,
Mhm.
and you read that one.
Okay, Sue asks, Coxes, do you meditate? Absolutely.
I do, yes.
And if so, any tips?
Yes.
So that's what we're going to do.
We'd
We're going to be sending
probably-
out a survey
Yeah.
asking our listeners, friends, listeners, and their friends to share with us what are some of the topics you would like to hear about. I know Trudy in Jamaica has been asking us. Trudy has been asking
Mhm.
for something on the thyroid.
Okay.
Right, on,
that's a topic we can talk about.
Yes.
We can get somebody to talk about. But when it comes to the
So the
meditation,
meditation,
um,
you could do a show on med. We could actually do a show where you do a 15-minute meditation. We'll find out
Yeah,
if people
we'll
will be
do
interested
something.
in doing
Yeah.
it. He's actually fantastic. when it
Very
comes
good.
to
Very,
guided
thanks to the
meditation.
question.
Mhm.
Meditation, in my opinion, it's the key to,
It's the number one thing to do in your life.
to really settling your mind and getting in touch with yourself. It's a wonderful
Mhm.
practice. Here's one
Bob.
from Bob. Hi, Fred and Janet. Do you make New Year's resolution this year? Did you make
Mhm.
your resolutions this year? If so, can you share? Did you? You made
Yeah,
a New Year's
I
resolution?
made one which I make every year, losing weight, definitely. And I'm going to try to be more disciplined. I have to end my love affair with Netflix
Yeah.
because I believe I'm becoming addicted to Netflix.
Netflix is our new
At
boyfriend,
night.
folks. It's
Yes.
a new husband.
Where Frederick says, come on upstairs, like, you know,
Yeah.
forget Netflix. I really love movies.
Yeah.
I think I should be writing my own. So my resolution is to travel. I want to travel.
Yeah.
I want to go to Africa this year. I want to go to Tanzania.
Okay.
And this week, we're actually going to be talking with somebody who is from Tanzania, and she's going to help us to organize a trip.
Mhm.
And you're going to be hearing more about that.
Yeah.
All right.
As for me,
Sometime.
we really got to push it
Yep.
because we run into time.
And we have a few people to mention. that we
Yeah.
have not.
My number one resolution is to pay more attention to my health,
Yes.
because that is number one for me.
And the
without-
gym at least what, 4 times a week?
I don't know about the 4 times, but it would be at least 3 times,
Okay.
3 times a week. And
And this
just work
week,
on that.
you went swimming.
Yeah,
the
I enjoyed
Y-
it.
The Y has a fantastic pool,
Yeah,
but
and
so
it's
many
salt
people
water.
have hung ups about public pools.
Yeah, it's the salt
But
water.
folks, there's so much stuff in there to kill any germs you will get.
And what I like about it, it's they're not. No one else is there when we
It's
go.
yeah, it's 5 people.
Peaceful.
Sometimes we're there. Sometimes I'm there before you came. 2, 3 people in a
Yeah.
whole big gigantic pool.
Yeah, so
I
it's
love it.
Good time
That's
to go.
early in the morning.
Here's another email that came in. I'm not sure what I want to say.
good luck
To Fred and
from good
Janet.
luck.
Yeah.
Good luck, Douglas.
Douglas. Hey, Dougie. Wow, that's my
Yeah,
friend, man.
mhm.
Dougie. Thanks for writing in. To
Happy
Fred and Janet,
anniversary.
happy
Mhm.
anniversary. Keep up the good works. And
Brooklyn, New York.
yeah, he's from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, I love
man.
that Brooklyn, New York cheesecake. I wonder if he
There's
buys
one
it.
from Brett.
Mhm.
Hi, Janet and Fred. Congratulations on your radio show. Blessings to you. Thank you.
And to
very much,
you
Brett.
and all our audience. So
Right.
let's quickly try and see if we can fill in the rest.
Yeah,
because
don't
we
have a
had-
lot of time.
Right, because we had Basil Rodney,
Yeah.
and we had Ian Roman.
Here's another email just came in. This one is from Joe. Hi, Janet. There's your Netflix logo.
Yeah, I am getting rid of Netflix. Move on, right? When I'm done here, last night I watched a show. It was Woman of the Dead. Folks, I recommend it. Woman of the Dead, but we won't get into it right now. I meant to watch 1 episode and I stayed up and watched all 6 episodes. It was great. Of course, you didn't see it because you were sleeping, right? But after Kira, we had Basil and Ian, and they are investors. They were from
Yes.
Investors Group.
Yes.
And those are folks that we actually talked insurance,
Mhm.
because we were talking with them about, do we need to choose health versus wealth?
Yes.
And folks, if you live in Canada, I don't know about the US, what time it is, tax time is coming in, the RSPs is coming in, RSP season. These guys can answer any of your questions.
Yep.
All right, give them a call.
Give them a
Their
call.
numbers are there on the old shows, and that was in October. We also had Arthur, who was talking to us about community wellness
Mhm.
and the role of the municipal politician. Arthur didn't make it in politics this year, but I'm sure, I don't know if he's going to be back because this is such a tough job, you know, and Trinidad looks so good from here, right, Arthur? Anyway, Jackie Warburton,
Yeah, that was your
who
friend.
was retired,
Hospital administrator.
hospital admin, and she gave us such a
Yeah.
thorough rundown. I was also in Jamaica for that show. Oh my gosh, Jamaica love.
Yeah, it looks like
Frederick,
you live
you
there. Do
came
you
back-
live there?
I know. And this year, are you coming with me? I'm going to Jamaica this year for at least
No,
2 to 3
I'm
months.
not going back to Jamaica.
Two to-
Tired of it.
But we also have a friend of yours who's thinking about politics in Guyana.
Yeah.
So probably we'll be looking at Guyana,
I
right?
don't even know if I
We're gonna
wanna
have
go.
lunch with him and look at what he's all about,
Yeah.
what he's planning. I like Guyana now. Guyana, gold, not gold, oil.
Oil.
Guyana
Oil.
stands to be one of the richest countries in the world with oil, and they only have 700,000 people. So Guyana is gonna be it. Okay, Frederick, you talked about high blood pressure. Then Clyde, we mentioned Clyde because
Yes.
Clyde came on
He came on
twice,
twice.
and he talked about cleansing. We're
Yes.
going to do cleansing again next
We're going
week.
to get back to that.
Cleansing,
The-
cleansing.
if you want to take care of your health, folks, let me tell you how important cleansing is. You want to take care of your health before you start putting any nutritional product into your body.
You need to
Get
cleanse.
rid of the old stuff.
Right.
Just envision if you're going to cook and the pot is dirty, you're going to have to clean that pot before. So it's the
Yes,
same
sir.
thing as your body, right?
And of course, oh my goodness, what a delight Mr. Clyde Campbell was. No,
Oh yeah,
Clyde, because
Yeah.
you kept calling him Clive.
yeah.
And look, Clyde Campbell. And he was in
No,
Jamaica.
he's Clive. This one is
This is
Clive.
Clyde.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
Clive.
I'm doing it now.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's
goodness
Clive
gracious.
Campbell.
Yeah, Clive. And he was the master of the gut biome.
Yes, yeah. Very
The
good lecture.
microbiome.
Very good
right?
explanation on the importance of
Yes.
feeding the gut biome.
Mhm.
Make sure whatever food you're putting in,
Mhm.
the gut biome
He's
gets
happy.
some.
They need the
Yeah.
fiber, right?
Because if they're
Up
not
to-
happy,
Frederick,
Yeah.
up to this week, not this week, since that show, we have watched a couple of the YouTube videos on the microbiome and Maya,
yeah.
who's turns 4. Maya, we're gonna tell you happy birthday.
Oh yeah,
Right?
so happy birthday for her on
this-
Friday coming.
On Friday, you're
Yeah.
going to be 4
And we're gonna bring you on the
years
show,
old.
Maya.
And we're gonna bring you and people can say happy birthday, Maya. We're planning to anyway. We'll see if
See
we
if it
can
works.
organize it with your folks, right? And Maya, when she comes to our house now, she wants to see the video on the microbiome.
microbiome.
So great.
Yeah.
And that brings us right up to the end because Tamara Moore was on with Hilsa, and that
Who's
was just a
Tamara
few-
Moore? Oh yeah, that was a dip. Oh, no, sorry, Tamara. So,
with Hilsa,
Yeah.
and they with the polar dip, and we talked about the advantages of cold water therapy.
yeah, which I don't
And
agree with,
they-
but that's a whole other show.
Listen, we're going to actually take the time later on before the winter ends to do the
The
water
benefits,
therapy. Yes,
water
because it really is awesome. And Hilsa Black
We
was
got 2
so
minutes.
brave in sharing. And lastly, we have Maxwell Anderson and Harmony.
Oh yeah.
And they
yeah.
were our Santa. They talked to us. These were the youngest guests we've ever had on. And they talked to us about Santa Claus and the North Pole.
Mhm.
Then last week we did the polar dip. And today here we are.
Yeah,
We
that's
did it.
that's
That's
the
the
one.
year in review.
The year in review
For
for
the Liquid
so now
Green
you
Health
know the whole story.
Yeah.
Or a whole story. And so with that, are we done?
I think
We're just
so.
about done. We don't have any more
Yes,
emails.
emails, no.
No more.
So we had promised to do this,
Mhm.
but because we're out of time, can we do it first thing next week?
Do what?
To give away the products?
I think yes.
Yes, if
we
folks don't
yeah,
mind,
we don't have enough time.
We
We'll
will
keep the
continue
email.
to accept all the, let's do it this way. All the emails that we get in the month of January.
Of January. Yeah. Okay, that's better.
The month of January.
Yeah.
And then we will, geez, it's terrible to change things on the fly, but any emails for the month of January, and we will
Put
give
it in
away
a
a
draw.
product.
Yeah.
And again, I'm going to surprise you. We're going to give away a cake
A cake.
from Lamord Anderson. He made a cake and
No,
I
no,
have
no, no.
it,
That's my
and
cake.
he doesn't know
No,
I
no, no.
have it.
You-
It's
you-
hidden.
The cake came?
Yes, it
And
did.
you hide the cake from me?
I'm going to give the cake.
I'm
away
going to
to some
search
listeners.
downstairs. I'm
You're
going to
gonna
search.
have to get more from
I'm
Lamord,
going to
so-
search this house for that
No,
cake.
that
No, no, no.
cake is, the rum is there, the wine is there.
And you
it's
have that
ready.
cake all the time?
And
and
you
I
have
need a
2
snack.
minutes.
I
You
need a
have-
snack.
You have 2 minutes to end the show. Folks, it was wonderful. I loved going
I
through
need a
this,
snack and you have the cake hidden.
and you're not going to find it. Go ahead. You have a minute.
Okay, folks, don't forget, please continue to write into
Yes.
Liquid Green Health Show. And we're giving away a package of our extremely powerful brand new product to someone that writes into liquidgreenhealthshow@gmail.com.
Mhm.
Also, these products are for sale via email only, right? It's $25 for the package. You get 1 liter refill and
We'll
you get a
send out an
500.
email on it.
We'll send out an
We'll
email
send
on
out
that.
the email and remind folks where
Yeah.
they can get it.
And
And you normally end with?
with that, I would have to say, this has been really, it's
It
unusual.
goes so fast.
Good,
Mhm.
1 hour
Yeah.
that we did all of this. And let me just say that good health is central to human happiness and well-being. It contributes significantly to prosperity, wealth, and even to economic progress. And as healthy individuals, we can be a lot more productive and may even live a little longer. So until next time, next Sunday, same time, same station. This is Janet and Fred saying, let's stay healthy.
Okay.
On Reality Radio 101.
Thank you for listening to the Liquid Green Health Show with your hosts, Fred and Janet Cox, right here on Reality Radio 101.